That's real kind of you, Roger. But isn't it too hot for that kind of work?
No, ma'am, Miss Saunders, ma'am.
Well, come in for a cold drink.
As soon as I finish this bunch.
I don't know how Roger can work in this awful heat. It's going up to 90 today. He's like that already. Check the garage. Hope nothing got flooded in the shop.
I stacked everything off the floor last night.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Fridge is off, too. All the food will spoil. Where'd you meet this Mitch, anyhow?
Mick, and I told you at the dealer's show he was browsing around.
He came all the way down here just to look for antiques.
Oh, Mama. He has a 5-day vacation he'd rather spend in the country. What's the matter? What's wrong with him coming here?
Again, this is your all news and radio talk.
Honey, Don!
Reported earlier, down power lines across the towns of Hankins, Waycross, and Black.
All right, I won't butt in.
Power.
I just don't want you to be too disappointed if he doesn't come. Maybe the bus from the airport can't get through.
One man is dead and 2 badly injured when a car rammed a trailer tractor at the intersection of Route.
My nerves are still jumping from all that thunder.
Driving in that area, police tell us that both roads are completely blocked, and you're advised to use Route 17.
I never saw such a storm.
Something evil about it.
Many of the roads south of Fullerton and north of Statesboro are flooded out and blocked with fallen trees. The weather forecast calls for hot weather today and tomorrow.
Oh, no, what now?
It ain't the heat, it's the humidity, that's what they say. Here's the latest bulletin on last night's storm. Most of the damage, we're told, was caused by high wind.
You think Roger would let me borrow his truck?
The storm was
That way I can cut through the woods and meet Mick on Route 41. I don't know. I'll check him.
Died out at sea. Now, most of the damage caused by the storm was due to the winds that blew almost everything over that wasn't nailed down.
And wait to meet this guy. Been yakking about him all week.
Oh, I have not. It's just fine. Sink is acting up. What else can go wrong around here?
Roger, can I ask you a big favor?
Where'd you get that shirt, Roger? And out robbing corpses again?
How's your pimples?
I have someone to pick up on Route 41. The roads are flooded, but I bet I can make it if I can borrow your truck.
Well, I'll drive you there.
What's the matter? Afraid I can't handle it myself?
Hey, Ma! Where's Mick gonna sleep? In Jerry's room?
He'll sleep on the cot in the extra room.
I promise I'll be real careful.
Well, you can borrow the loan of the truck, but be careful of them crates. I got a full shipment in there.
Okie doke.
Will you pick up some ice at Henley's? Lord knows when the fridge will go on again.
Bad move.
I'm sorry, folks. We're going to have to turn around and go back to Fullerville. There's a tree across the road up here, and it's all flooded out.
Wait a minute. I'll get off here. Hang on. Excuse me. Oops, sorry, it's okay, okay. Would you have any maps of the area?
Well, where are you going?
Fly Creek.
Well, it's straight ahead about 5 miles. Flooded out. You're gonna need a boat to go over there. You probably got one somewhere. Now, there's another way you can go. Right through the woods here, it's a half a mile. But you'll need a compass to go there. You should have one of them too.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you wouldn't know where there's a men's room around here, would you? Hi, Jerry. How you been?
I'll get you some dry clothes when we get back to the house.
Look.
You come prepared, don't you?
I just picked up a few things. Hey, where did you get this?
You like my truck?
What kind of bait does Willie sell?
It's my neighbor's truck. He runs a worm farm.
A worm farm? People eat them?
No, dummy. They raise them for bait. Tell me about your trip. Did you have a good time on that airplane? I was so worried about you during that storm.
Oh, I guess I missed it. We had clear sailing till we hit the turnoff to Fly Creek. Then they had to let me off. Wait a minute, how did you get here?
I took a shortcut through the woods. The bus could never make it through here, though. Hang on! Oh, Mick, I got the greatest place to show you. The greatest antique store in town. You're just gonna love it.
Yeah?
I promised Mama I'd stop and get some ice. All her electricity's out. Phones, too.
Boy, it must have been a dilly of a storm.
Sure was a dilly. I never saw so much thunder and lightning in my life.
I'm sorry I missed it.
It was beautiful.
I like a good thunderstorm. Makes you feel helpless.
I'll be right back.
been up all night long trying to clear out that basement, trying to dry it out. I've read it. Just don't claim that it's worth it. I just don't think it's that's plenty enough.
Well, what about the cutters? They always have had trouble with those floods.
Yeah, they took the brunt of it all right. Hell, Wally had to come out on a rowboat.
Hey, Jim, I heard the whole electrical tower came down.
Yeah, lucky it didn't start a fire. All that juice pouring into the ground. Over 300,000 volts.
Well, when are they going to get those lines back up? Before I go out of business, I hope.
Yeah, they're sending some men down from the States about it. They promised to have it back up by tomorrow morning.
And in the meantime, all that electricity going into the ground. And guess who's paying for it? Here, honey.
I'd like a large egg cream and a glass of water, please.
Well, I've got water, but what did you say? An egg cream?
An egg cream. It's just chocolate syrup, a little milk, and some seltzer water.
A chocolate soda.
That's it. With just a little shot of milk to give it a head.
Yep, that was the worst storm we've had since I was knee-high to a duck. We had 6 turkeys up there at the house. They were out in the field, and 5 of those turkeys was stripped of every feather they had. And the old turkey gobbler didn't have a feather over it. Turkey hen stood up there and looked like flapped the wings
How's
over,
that, honey?
trying to hide herself like 5 old maids.
What was that storm we had about 3 years ago? All that thunder and lightning. You know it scared them tourists slap out of 10 years' growth. You know, I ain't ever seen anybody roaring to get that fast off of that bay. You know, they look like the south end of a northbound mule.
Hey! Hey, there's a worm in my egg cream, lady.
Oh! If you didn't like the drink, all you had to do was say so. I've got enough problems around here with our comedians.
What? I found it in the glass. I didn't put it there.
I keep this place spotless. This has never happened before.
Well, it happened now, and it's not a good way to win over new customers. You know what I mean?
Then why'd you go and do a juvenile thing like that, fella? Where are you from, fella?
In the city, I'll bet. I don't want your money. I just want you to leave.
And don't you think an apology is in order, fella?
Apologize for what? For finding a worm in my egg cream?
What business you have in Fly Creek?
No business. Just pleasure.
Oh, my goodness. I got the last piece. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It's going to fall off here. You're going to have to hold it.
I guess I can't get any wetter than I already am.
I'm sorry, Nick.
Hey, why is everybody around here so unfriendly?
Huh? Oh, they're very nice people, really. It's just that they're suspicious of strangers. Tourists come and they pollute the bay and the lagoon.
I'm not a tourist. I'm a Libra.
Mama, this is Mick. This is my sister Alma. Mick got off the bus and fell in the swamp. He fell clean through, even his suitcases.
Well, you can give him some of Daddy's old clothes. They're upstairs in the trunk in the storage room. They'll be kind of big, though.
Where do I put this?
In the kitchen. Wait till you see Mr. Beardsley's place. He's got the greatest old stuff.
Oh, yeah?
And he's real reasonable. You can bargain with him. Oh, my Lord, I forgot. The clocks have stopped. What time do you have?
11:20.
I arranged to meet him at his house at 11:30. We're going to have to hurry.
Hey, Jerry, wait a minute. Well, what about seeing the stuff in your garage?
We'll see that when we get back.
Jerry, wait. How you doing?
Just fine. Mama, we're taking the car to Beardsley's.
What about the dry clothes?
I guess we'll just have to wait till later.
What makes you think you're any better than I am?
You got nothing.
You can work with me or you don't work with me. You either work with me or you don't work with me.
Hell,
You don't know nothing, you never will, and you're never gonna know nothing.
yeah, that's right.
Moon-eyed, moonstruck, don't know what you're doing.
I dig up this whole place.
Yeah, where they at?
When somebody passes away, Mr. Beardsley moves in, he gets the greatest stuff. Shift rolls, sideboards, brass beds.
I wonder what's happening over there.
Oh, they're always fighting. That's Willie Grimes and his son Roger. They own the worm farm. Oh, Willie's a sorry son of a gun. He's always hounding Roger to do things.
Jerry, you know I'm responsible for that truck. I only borrowed you the loan of that truck because you said you'd be careful.
Roger, what's wrong?
Them crates is all empty, every last damn one of them.
But I never left the truck, except to get ice.
It's strange to me. I didn't let him.
Well, if you didn't, then who did?
How many worms were there?
Well, I can tell you how many worms there was. There was 100,000 worms. Cost me over $300, sonny boy.
Look, Roger, maybe the door was loose and you forgot to close the crates.
Damn right he forgot. He'd forget his head if it wasn't fast. He doesn't have his mind business at all these days. Look, I'm trying to run a business, and you will not lend my truck to nobody, no time, no more. It's going to take me the rest of the week to replace those worms, if I can replace those worms. You're going to dig deep, buddy boy, and I mean deep, down to your toenails.
Roger, I'm real sorry. Is there anything I can do? Well, we'll see you later then, okay? Maybe we can help replace him somehow.
100,000 worms?
What's the matter? Afraid of worms?
What, me? Afraid of worms? Yeah.
Nothing to be afraid of, as long as you hold them by the tail.
Why's that?
They bite. Worms around here, all glycera. Bloodworms and sandworms from the ocean.
But how do you know which end is the tail, huh?
The end opposite the one that bites you. Mr. Beardsley!
Does anybody else live here?
He lives all alone.
Kind of spooky.
Mr. Beardsley! Mr. Beardsley! Where is he? Mr. Beardsley! Mr. Beardsley, is that you?
What happened? Whoa. Who do you suppose it is?
I have no idea.
Look, I think one of us ought to go get the sheriff. I'll stay here, okay? Hey, Jerry? I think I better go with you.
How about a piece of jewelry? A pin, a bracelet, or something like that? Why don't you show me something, Naomi?
Well, I don't know. It's something for Julia, I expect. Well, Geraldine knows much more about the jewelry than I do. Oh, here she is now. Sheriff Preston wants to pick up a little something from Mrs. Preston.
Mr. Preston, we were just looking for you. This is my friend Mick.
Yeah, we've met.
We found a skeleton back in Mr. Beardsley's.
Show it to Beardsley, he'll give you top dollar for it.
He wasn't around. I think you ought to take a look at it.
I intend to, fella. Which way?
Round the back.
It's right over here.
Now listen, fella, I don't know what you're up to, but you sure as hell ain't gonna pull this bull in Fly Creek. I want you the hell out of this town.
But it was right here, Mr. Reston. We both saw it.
Now, Jerry, that's enough. I'd expect this bull from your sister, but not you. Your daddy was real proud of you. When he were alive and saw you now, he'd tan your fanny.
She didn't do anything.
Well, I'm gonna let this go, because it's too hot. And I'm too busy to book this little city weasel. I got goddamn time to put back together again. But if I see you even one more time, you won't even be able to call a city lawyer. Because all the phones are dead. All the phones.
I don't understand. It just didn't walk away.
Yeah.
But whose skeleton was it?
Could be from the Revolutionary War, for all we know. What do you think, huh?
That's not all too sharp.
Unless you want to blend in with the creekers.
What's a creeker?
Fly Creek people.
Oh.
Smoking in Fly Creek is a bust. Have you met Sheriff Reston yet?
Yeah, you mean the guy with the teeth?
Yeah, right. Too much. You got a match?
Yeah, I do. Here, keep 'em.
Quigley's. You been there? Quigley's is a pisser. I go there with some of my friends, stoned out of our gourds. We just sit around and watch the old farts drink themselves into a stupor. That been itching like that for long?
No, just started. Listen, about Beardsley, the antique dealer, does he go to Quigley's?
Go there. He lives there. Ann Beardsley is a stone-cold alkie.
Hey! Come here. There we go.
You, must like Jerry a whole lot. Come all the way down here from the city?
No. Oh, nothing.
Save it for later. You're gonna need it.
Oh, yeah? Why?
That, stuff on your leg.
Uh-huh.
It's poison ivy.
Does the cat have whiskers, honey?
Not so bad.
Hey, Roger.
Hi, Geraldine.
Hi, Mr. Quigley. How you?
What are you all drinking? Beer's warm today.
I'm looking for, we're looking for Aaron Beardsley. Has he been around?
No, I haven't seen Aaron since last night's storm. He left about time it just really started coming down. You're looking for antiques? He's a nice enough looking fellow. Let me give you a tip. Stay away from old Aaron. He's a little steep, if you know what I mean. I got a whole garage full of stuff out back. It'll make your mouth water like a horse with his nose in a sugar bag.
Mr. Quigley.
This is worn by John Wayne's thing. He used this in Reap the Wild Wind 5 minutes.
Mr. Quigley.
I'm gonna charge you a lot.
Mr. Quigley. We'll stop by if we have time. Now, if you see Mr. Beardsley, you tell him we're looking for him.
He'll be around all right. You can rest assured of that.
Hey, Roger. Listen, I'm sorry about those worms.
Oh, just forget it.
Jerry and I are going to go fishing. You want to come with us? I bet you know all the best spots, huh?
Oh, come on, Roger. It'd be better if you stay away from your father for a while.
When you go and do it?
After lunch, about an hour.
Yeah? I gotta get some stuff and things over at the bait shop. I'll meet you down by the boat.
Okay.
Great. And you can show me how to use a new reel I bought, huh? Let's go.
Everybody in Fly Creek fancies himself a LUheid N antique dealer. Nobody throws anything away. You never know what the tourists want.
Yeah? Guess what this tourist wants?
Tuna fish salad will have to do for now.
That looks good.
My specialty. Nick, do you suppose something happened to Mr. Beardsley?
Probably not. I bet we see him boozing it up tonight in the dark corner in the back of Quigley's.
You really plan on going back there?
Sure. There was a worm in my egg cream.
What?
Today when I went to that luncheonette. I ordered an egg cream, and there was a worm in it.
What's an egg cream?
It's like a chocolate. You know, maybe it was my fault after all. Maybe that had something to do with the worms in the truckload. You see Roger around?
He's probably at the dock getting the boat ready. How'd he get here?
I don't know. If it's the same one, they all look alike to me.
Mr. Brown. Let's tell Sheriff Reston.
Tell him what? If only we knew whose bones those are. Now remember what I told you. Do anything you can. Keep Roger out on the lake. I'll need at least half an hour. And then I'll meet you back at the house.
Mick, you got me scared.
Welcome to the club.
Scoot over. I want to fish on this side.
Well, there's nothing like fresh salt air, huh? And that's nothing like fresh salt air. What is that smell, anyway?
Low tide. You can't even swim in here. I don't know how the fish stay alive.
Maybe they come from New York.
Maybe they do. Okay. Hey, Roger? You're a pro at this, huh? What do you say? No, I don't want to waste time getting them on the hook.
Okay. They're disgusting.
Roger, I don't understand. Don't you handle these all the time?
I hate it.
Well, I'll do it. My goodness.
Hey, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Mick, are you sure it wasn't the hook?
Jerry, the thing bit right into my arm.
Well, they usually don't bite hard enough to penetrate the skin. Let me see. I never saw one bite like that.
I did. When I was little, my daddy just started the worm farm, experimenting with ways of getting them out of the ground. Tried electricity. Took my train transformer and hooked it up. Then he wet down the ground, he sat back and waited until it got dark.
Did it work?
Come out of the ground all right. Like roaches up a drain pipe. Had to pretty near cut off all my thumb.
Roger, I never knew you.
Aren't no big deal.
Listen, I want to go back to shore and put something on this.
Well, we'll all go.
No, that's okay. You guys row me back. I want to catch a nap anyway.
Yeah,
and you and Roger can catch some fish for dinner. It's okay. Roger will take care of you. Won't you, Roger?
Yeah.
How about here?
One spot's as good as another.
You want me to bait one up for you?
Nope.
2 lines are better than 1.
I'm just as happy as a bump on a log.
Well, here goes.
Very funny, huh?
What you got there? Ooh. Well, who is it?
That's what I want to find out.
Did you get that out of Roger's truck?
Shit.
I don't think he'd dig that.
I'll put it back.
Okay if I come too?
Sure. Why not?
Maybe we ought to go for one more.
I don't mind. It's nice, isn't it? Just the two of us out here alone. You staying with
with you in the room tonight?
You know better than listen to Alma.
Wish we could have done this before he come down here.
I'm enjoying it too.
You know, I've been thinking, with your daddy gone and all, well, I was thinking, you need some help with the business. Moving heavy furniture. I'm ready. I'm ready to tell Dad I don't want to take over no worm farm. You know, I got a surprise for you.
Really? What is it?
Yeah, I told you it's the surprise.
Well, what is it? Roger. Oh. Roger!
It's him, isn't it? He come down here and bust his way in. Well, if he come near you again, I'm gonna bust his liver loose if he tries to touch you.
Jerry? Mama, is Mick here? I thought he was with you. He cut his finger on a hook and he had to get it fixed. What happened to you? I fell in the lake trying to pull in a fish. Jerry? Is something wrong? Oh, Mama! Look at me. I'm a sight. Mick can't see me like this. What am I going to do?
Oh, well, now, you march right upstairs and wash off all that modern filth. You smell awful. The Lord knows what those tourists are dumping in the water these days.
I should have known. You can't drill teeth without electricity.
Next time I'm going to wait for a storm before I make an appointment. Hey, what you doing?
I really had to check this out.
Far out. Just like in New York. Really freaky. May I ask what you're looking for?
X-rays. There's 3 teeth missing from the top of the skull. Hold this a minute.
Anybody I know?
Aaron Beardsley. Come on. Come on.
What's the matter? What happened?
Roger.
Where's Roger? Jerry?
What is it? What happened?
The worms attacked Roger. They crawled all over its face. And he ran off into the woods screaming. I couldn't find him.
Look, I'm really glad you didn't chase after him. If Roger can see, he'll probably try to make his way home too.
The worm farm is much closer to the lagoon.
Okay, then we'll go to the worm farm and we'll look for him. All right.
Ain't you gonna put Mr. Beardsley's skull back in the truck before Roger gets back? What? No! You little brat. You don't even care. He was a beautiful old man. Cut it out. Who said I didn't care? What is going on down here?
What were you two fighting about anyway?
Nothing.
Young lady. I told her it was her turn to make dinner. Well, since Jerry has a guest, I think it'd be a nice gesture if you offered to make dinner, whether it's your turn or not. Settled. Did you remember to tell Alma that you'd invited Roger for dinner?
Oh, no, I forgot.
Alma, try to think of an extra side dish. Lord only knows when's the last time we had 2 hungry men around here.
I'm sorry. It's all right. I'm really worried about Mama. Never seen her this freaked out. You try and stay with her until we get back, okay?
I wonder what made those worms act that way. You don't think Roger's old man is fooling around with electricity?
What electricity?
Good point. I hope we find him before it gets dark. You wait in the car. Roger? Mr. Grimes? Roger?
What did you see?
Talk about New York. 2 corpses in one day. Next time you visit me, okay?
Roger?
No. His father.
Well, he was. Why, Geraldine.
Hi, Mrs. Clark.
Did your mother get the yarn I sent her?
Yeah?
She promised me she'd knit me a shawl. Not for me, but for my daughter. It's a surprise.
Is he around?
Who?
Sheriff Reston.
No, he's not here. He might be having his dinner now. I don't know what time it is. All the clock stuff.
It's real important that we talk to him.
He might be over at the Casa Roma.
Thank you.
Well, I've been thinking, what with the Rose Estates bar closed, we're going to have to find you some accommodations for the evening.
Mr. Reston, excuse me, but this is real important.
Sheriff, I know you think I'm a troublemaker.
That's about the first thing you said that I can buy.
I don't know how to go about this, but, well, I think I have proof that the skeleton we found is the remains of Aaron Beardsley.
What kind of proof?
Well, we found another body. It was Mr. Grimes.
Tell him about the worms.
Worms?
They bite. Mr. Reston, it's just horrible. They attacked Roger Grimes when we were out fishing, and he ran off into the woods, and we can't find him.
Look, if you'll only come with us to the worm farm, I can prove it to you.
Now listen, fella. There's a lot of spaghetti here. May take us 10, 15 minutes to finish it. That's a bigger head start than you deserve.
Mr. Reston, you don't...
Jerry. Let's go.
Now, remember, as I was saying, what with the state roads closed,
Where are we going?
Back to Beardsley.
What do you expect to find here?
was Beardsley doing in his shop that late at night?
He's probably working on a piece of furniture and didn't want to stop.
That's blood.
What's in there?
I think that's where he gets his well water.
And candles?
I don't know.
I think Roger and his father are off the hook as far as killing Beardsley is concerned. Roger must have followed us here, spying on us all the time like a little kid. And then he saw this... But why take the skeleton?
That was a surprise he was telling me about on the boat.
What?
Well, that thing would bring $100 at an auction. He was talking about going into the business. Oh, no. Then who?
The worms.
Attacked? Nick thinks that Mr. Beardsley went to the shed to get candles when the lights went out. He still had a matchbook in his hand when we found him. Well, did you look in the shed? No. I'm glad we didn't.
Shouldn't you run next door and ask about Roger? I feel terrible starting without him.
He probably had to work late at the worm farm.
Willie just doesn't appreciate how hard that poor boy works. I don't understand that man. That's Roger, Seekty.
Well, what's the difference, Mama?
Well, I thought you'd want to sit next to me. Well, I guess it doesn't make any difference. Why hasn't anybody here?
It's all right, Mom. Nobody's hurt. See?
Hey, Jerry? Can you come out here for a second?
Alma, I want you to stay with Mama, okay?
Listen to me for a minute. Is there some gasoline around?
In the shop.
Hey. Are you all right? Okay.
Mick! They're all gone. Why is this happening?
I don't know. Something is making the worms go crazy. Just driving them right up out of the ground. Electricity.
There isn't any.
Yes, there is. The power lines that fell down are still sending juice into the ground. That's thousands of volts. With soaking wet mud to act as a conductor. Yeah, and as soon as the light hits them, they disappear. I gotta get some plywood to cover these doors so the worms can't get in here. See, if I'm right, the only thing holding them back is the light. Where can I get some plywood?
There's no rice mill. It's all torn down.
Where is it?
I'll show you.
No, you stay here. Your mother looks like she's about to crack. I'll be back before it gets dark. Stay in the house. And don't tell your mother about what we saw. And keep the candles burning. Which way?
It's straight back about half a mile. You come to this clearing, and then there's this concrete structure. You can't miss it.
Okay.
Mick, how will you carry it?
I'll think of something.
Where you going? Just gonna take a shower while there's still a little light. Okay, just don't go outside. What's outside? Do as I say. Hope you had better luck than I did. There wasn't any water at all before.
Good way, go, boy. He's mine. She always was mine. And now you're coming down here and you spoil everything. You're gonna be spoiled. You're gonna be the worm face.
No, Mama. Take some candles into her. Do you hear? Mama, don't scare me.
Did you leave the water running in the bathroom?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Jerry! Water's coming out upstairs. I can't wait to wash my face.
Be careful, honey. So dark up there.
Well, okay. How do you like the accommodations?
Just fine, honey. You have room service?
Sure do. All the bread and water you can eat.
What was that?
Don't worry, I got the key.
Stop doing that.
Do what?
That.
I'm not doing anything.
Come on, kid. Closing time.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear something?
I don't know. Wait a minute, hand me that candle.
Mama, where's Alma? Upstairs.
Is the front door closed?
Uh-huh. But I left the back door open. Try to get some fresh air. Wish there was a little breeze.
There now. It's almost finished. I know Mrs. Clark would like it for herself. Only she wasn't allergic to wool, poor thing.
Jerry? Anybody there? Jerry? Mrs. Sanders? Is that you? Jerry? Alma? Jerry? Hey, it's all right. Come on. I'll help you down. Okay, another one. Come on, one more. There you go. It's all right. It's all right. Let me get this off you now. There you go. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Are you all right? Come on. Come with me. How are you at climbing trees?
Wait, Nick. Where's my mama and Alma?
Look, Jerry, you can't go down there. The worms are already halfway up the stairs. We have to get out of here.
No! No! I'm gonna help me!
Too late! They're dead!
Hey, excuse me. I thought you lovebirds might want to know the power's on, tower's repaired, everything's good as new. Which direction is nearest town? Okay. Hope you got plenty of coffee. I could drink 5 gallons right now. Strangest thing, lines back up, nobody even answers the damn telephone.
Stay right where you are. I told you move, all right? Don't move.